Big Pharma would like nothing better than a flu pandemic. Follow the money. They want to sell these flu vaccines. I'm not even sure they work. My grandmother made it to 97 without ever having had a flu vaccine. I don't have them. My mother doesn't get them. But in any case, we're going to outsmart them with a behavioral change. From early childhood, we've been taught to cover our cough and our sneezes. And so we go into our hand, and then look what happens. Oh my gosh, we have all these germs are left on our hand, and then what do? We go around touching knobs, and we push shopping carts and touch things, leaving all the germs behind. And then when people come behind, they get the germ from us. The germs last quite a long time just on the surfaces that you've touched. So what we're going to do is we're going to cough in our clothes. Dr. Oz showed that when you're coughing, the water droplets and the bacteria and viruses can project a long way. So we want to really tuck it in there and cough in there and keep the droplets in there, and then your hand is clean. I know sometimes you're wearing a spaghetti strap dress and you're not able to do it, so you cough into your arm. But if you have to cough into your hand, then do us a favor and wash your hands afterwards. And something else you can do is these are face masks. There's 50 of them in here, and it was $12. So if you're sick, or if you're around someone who's sick and you don't want to get sick, you can wear one of these masks. They're not too bad. They're not real uncomfortable. You just hook it around your ear, and then you pull it down like this. And they make these for children too. They make them with little kitty cats and little doggies, and they even have some Disney characters on some of them. So, children are always touching their nose and their mouth. In fact, that's where the germs come in. They get in through your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth. But children, if you have the mask on them, then they aren't going to be able to reach their nose and mouths while they're crawling around and touching things. So, now I'm not saying to be a germaphobe. In fact, quite the opposite. I tend to believe that these little childhood diseases are not a bad thing. In fact, that whenever somebody was sick in the neighborhood, my mom always sent me down and said, "Oh, Johnny has the measles." So then she sent me down to play with Johnny and get the measles. And then, "Oh, Susie has the mumps, so go play with Susie." So yeah, I got the mumps. And yeah, you can get them on both sides. And I actually got those. And there is a theory that these little childhood diseases are good to jumpstart your immune system, rather than the shots that are loaded with a bunch of other junk that you probably don't want to put in your body. In America, we love our finger food. And as you know, germs can be on your fingers. That's where we're always told to wash your hands before you eat. But sometimes you can't do it, or there's germs on it. But when they catch a ride on the food into your stomach, they are going to meet up with our army of lactobacteria, and we're going to fight them off with that. This is our homemade fermented foods, which I show you how to make on our website. So with these ideas here and coughing in our clothes, sorry Big Pharma, no pandemic here.